discover the dark secret of a cursed village and the young woman destined to break an ancient pact with a powerful forest spirit. Betrayal, family drama, and mystical forces collide in this gripping African folk tale, where one woman must risk everything to save her people. Will she uncover the truth before it's too late? Watch as secrets unravel, lives are changed, and destiny takes its toll. African folk tales, mystical journey, family drama. Before we dive into this gripping African folk tale, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to life. Let's begin. The sacred forest, nestled at the edge of a small village, is an ancient realm where the spirit world and the living intertwine. Tall, twisted trees stretch towards the heavens, their roots deep in forgotten secrets. A mist blankets the ground, adding an eerie yet mystical aura. Legends whisper of spirits guarding the forest, offering blessings or curses to those who dare enter. For generations, the village has lived in harmony with this enchanted place, respecting its power. But as curiosity grows, one young woman is drawn to its depths, unaware of the dangerous journey that awaits her. Amina is a 22-year-old college student born into a respected family with deep ties to the village's traditions. Her father, Oba, is a wise elder, revered for his knowledge and spiritual connection to the sacred forest. Her mother, Nia, is the village healer, known for her wisdom in balancing the physical and spiritual worlds. Despite their high status, Amina's parents have always shielded her from the dark secrets of their past, especially the ancient pact made with the forest spirits. Amina's curiosity about her heritage grows, setting the stage for a fateful journey into the unknown. One evening, Amina overhears a hushed conversation between her parents. Her father, Oba, warns her mother, Naya, never to speak of the pact again. "The forest does not forget," he whispers. A chill runs down Amina's spine. What secret could be so dangerous? She watches her mother's troubled face, sensing fear beneath her silence. The firelight flickers, casting long shadows on the walls, mirroring the darkness in their words. Amina's curiosity burns. Why has she never been allowed near the sacred forest? The whispers of her ancestors seem to call her, pulling her toward a truth long buried. Late that night, as the village sleeps, a strange woman appears at Amina's doorstep. Wrapped in a tattered cloak, her eyes glow with an eerie wisdom. "The forest knows you," she murmurs. "It calls for you." Amina shivers, sensing an unnatural energy around the woman. Before she can respond, the woman places a carved wooden talisman in her hand, an ancient symbol of the forest spirits. "Your bloodline is bound to its fate," she whispers before vanishing into the night. Amina's heart pounds. Who was she? What did she mean? The forest isn't just calling, it's waiting for her. The next morning, Amina confronts her mother, gripping the strange talisman tightly. "Who was that woman?" What did she mean? She demands. Nia's face pales, her hands trembling as she takes the carved wood from Amina. It's begun, she whispers. Sitting her daughter down, she finally reveals the truth. Generations ago, their ancestor made a desperate pact with the forest spirits, sealing their bloodline's fate. A curse was placed upon them, one that can never be undone. Amina's stomach tightens, the whispers in the wind, the uneasy stares. Everything suddenly makes sense. But why had they kept this secret? Amina's mind races. A curse? A pact? Why had her family kept this from her? You were never meant to know, Nia says softly, sorrow filling her eyes. We wanted to protect you. But Amina doesn't feel protected. She feels betrayed. Her father enters, his face grave. The spirits do not forget, Amina. If you go looking for answers, you may not like what you find. But it's too late. The seed of curiosity has already taken root. Amina's fate is sealed. She knows she must enter the sacred forest, no matter the danger. The truth awaits her there. That night, Amina is restless. Shadows dance across her walls as a cold breeze slips through her window. As she finally drifts into sleep, a vision consumes her mind. She stands in the heart of the sacred forest, surrounded by towering trees that whisper her name. A deep, echoing voice calls out, "Blood of the pact, your time has come." Suddenly, ghostly figures appear, ancestors, their faces etched with sorrow. One steps forward, reaching toward her. Break the cycle, or be lost forever. Amina jolts awake, drenched in sweat. Was it a dream? Or had the spirits truly spoken? Determined to understand her vision, Amina seeks out the village elders the next morning. Sitting in a circle beneath the ancient baobab tree, their faces are solemn as she speaks. When she finishes, the eldest among them, Baba Kofi, sighs deeply. "You have seen what few dare to witness," he says. "Long ago, another sought to break the pact. She never returned." The elders exchange uneasy glances. "The forest does not forgive easily," another warns. Amina's heart pounds, but fear cannot stop her now. If another had tried, then perhaps she could succeed. She must enter the forest. As night falls, Amina stands at the edge of the sacred forest, the trees looming like silent sentinels. The air is thick with an eerie energy, as if the forest itself is watching her. A whisper rides the wind, calling her name. Amina. Her fingers tighten around the talisman the strange woman left her. She takes a deep breath, knowing there's no turning back. Suddenly, a golden light flickers between the trees, a presence waiting. A voice in her mind urges caution, but another part of her longs to step forward. The truth lies ahead, but so does the unknown. With a deep breath, Amina steps into the sacred forest. The moment her foot touches the earth, a chilling wind rushes through the trees as if the forest has awakened. The dense canopy above swallows the moonlight, casting eerie shadows. The whispers grow louder, murmuring in a forgotten tongue. Suddenly, the golden light flickers ahead, weaving through the trees like it's leading her somewhere. Amina follows cautiously, her heart pounding. Then she sees it, a massive stone altar covered in ancient carvings, glowing faintly. A presence lingers in the air. She is not alone. The forest has been expecting her. Amina steps closer to the glowing altar, her breath shallow. The carvings pulse with an ancient energy, symbols shifting as if alive. Suddenly, a deep, resonant voice fills the air. Daughter of the Pact, you seek the truth. A towering figure emerges from the shadows, a spirit, neither fully human nor beast, its eyes burning with wisdom. But truth comes with a price. The ground trembles beneath Amina's feet. She clenches the talisman, her resolve hardening. I'm not afraid, she says, though her heart pounds wildly. The spirit extends a hand. Then face the trial and prove your worth. Amina swallows hard as the spirit raises its hand. The forest shifts. Trees groan, roots slither, and a thick mist swirls around her. To know the truth, you must survive the trial, the spirit declares. Suddenly, shadowy figures emerge, distorted echoes of the past, their hollow eyes locked onto her. Whispers fill the air, voices of her ancestors, warning, accusing. The ground beneath her feet cracks, revealing an abyss of darkness. Choose wisely, or be lost forever. Amina's pulse races. She must either run or confront them. Steadying herself, she takes a deep breath. She will not run. Amina stands firm as the shadowy figures circle her, their whispers growing louder. Blood of the Pact, betrayer, heir of the curse. Their voices pierce her mind, filling her with doubt. Then, one spirit steps forward, an ancestor with sorrowful eyes. You must see what was done. The world around her shifts, and suddenly she is transported into the past. She watches in horror as her great-grandfather kneels before the forest spirit, offering a blood sacrifice. Spare my life. Take my lineage instead. Amina gasps. The truth is worse than she imagined. Her family's suffering began with betrayal. The vision fades, and Amina stumbles back, breathless. Rage and sorrow twist inside her. Her ancestor had doomed them all for his own survival. The spirit's voice rumbles through the trees. Now you know. The curse binds your bloodline until a sacrifice is made in return. Amina's hands tremble. Must she continue this cycle? The shadows close in, waiting for her choice. There must be another way, she cries, but the spirit remains silent. The wind howls, the trees creak. Time is running out. Amina's heart pounds. She must decide, accept the fate her ancestor sealed, or break it forever. Amina clenches her fists, refusing to accept the cruel fate her ancestor left behind. The spirits press closer, their whispers growing into a deafening roar. A sacrifice must be made, but she will not repeat the sins of the past. Dropping to her knees, she places her hands on the glowing altar. I offer no blood, she declares, her voice steady. I offer my soul's strength, my will to end this curse. The ground trembles. A brilliant light erupts from the altar, engulfing the forest. The spirits scream, some in anger, others in relief. Amina braces herself. The forest is deciding. The earth shakes violently, and the air crackles with energy as the forest spirits wail. Amina shuts her eyes, holding firm to her resolve. Then a sudden silence falls. When she opens her eyes, the spirits are still, watching. The towering figure steps forward. You have broken the cycle, it declares. The curse was never about blood. It was about will. Her choice to defy the past has rewritten destiny. The altar's glow fades, and the spirits begin to dissolve into light. The wind carries a final whisper. You are free. Amina gasps. The weight of generations has finally lifted. As the spirits fade into light, the forest exhales, a deep, ancient sigh of relief. The trees, once twisted and dark, now stand tall and vibrant, their leaves shimmering with newfound life. Amina steps back, feeling the shift in the air. The whispers are gone. The curse is broken. She turns toward the village, the weight in her chest replaced by something new, peace. As she walks, golden dawn breaks through the canopy, illuminating her path. The sacred forest, once a place of fear, now welcomes her. She is no longer just a descendant of the pact. She is its liberator. Amina returns to the village, her heart lighter but forever changed. As she steps into the square, the elders sense it. The curse is gone. Her mother rushes to her, tears of relief shining in her eyes. It is over, Amina whispers. The villagers gather, their faces a mix of awe and joy. Oba, once burdened by the past, places a proud hand on his daughter's shoulder. She has broken what no one else dared to face. The wind carries a soft whisper from the forest, not of warning, but of gratitude. Amina is no longer just a seeker. She is a protector. Days pass, and the village feels renewed. The air is lighter, the land more fertile, and the whispers of fear are gone. Amina, now a symbol of strength, gathers the children beneath the great baobab tree. Stories hold power, she tells them, but the greatest power is choosing your own path. She shares the tale of the curse, not as a warning, but as a lesson of courage and wisdom. The elders nod in approval. The past no longer binds them. It guides them. Amina smiles, knowing the forest will never be feared again. Its truth now belongs to all. As the sun sets, Amina stands at the edge of the sacred forest, no longer afraid. The trees, once ominous, now hum with quiet peace. A gentle breeze carries the voices of the ancestors, not in sorrow, but in blessing. She closes her eyes, feeling their presence, their gratitude. The cycle is broken, and a new chapter begins. She turns away, walking back toward the village, where laughter and life flourish once more. The past has been healed, the future rewritten. With one last glance at the forest, she whispers, "Thank you." And for the first time, the forest whispers back.